late again. Hello, greetings, welcome to ShadowStar. Welcome aboard the Midsummer. Esteemed guests from the Federation, the Romulan Republic, the Klingon Defense Force, and of course the Dominion. I am Captain Ri'shad Yunodo, and this is the Hysperian Intel Battlecruiser. So welcome to the Star Trek Online Starship Stats Review. A ship acquired in the best possible way, free! And if you've not been trying to acquire this ship, I ask why? Because this ship is actually, gimmicks aside, really good. Fun as well. I'm quite a fan of it. Now, that is to say, I understand that there are distinctive matters that you may or may not like about it, but overall, I would say this is a definitely must acquire ship, especially if you want something that's in your free-to-play category and is also really fun and good. So, unlike a other ship I've reviewed, this ship starts off in a very good frame set and gets worse, but it also gets better. So, without further ado, let's kick into this. And of course, I'll say it again, unfortunately, the wiki I used to use is not getting any of these new ships added to it for some reason. Or at least I can't find them when I search for them, so no stats on screen. But with that being said, this is a tier 6 ship available to the Federation and Federation Allied. Interesting that it says that, because I'm pretty sure it's available to everyone. Once you pass through the tutorial phase, you can command this ship with a hull modifier of 1.379 and a shield modifier of 1.137. See what you're doing there. 5 forward weapons, 3 aft weapons, and 3 device slots. She has a base turn rate of 9.73. An impulse modifier of 0.1777. An inertia rating of 39. Its weapons and engines get a bonus power of 10. Can equip dual cannons, which, to be honest with you guys, is definitely the best option to go for on this ship. Has the spell of invisibility, a cloak. Cruiser command arrays, nimble jig, eye of protection, and a tireless march of striking. The scrying orb, gather intelligence, with ponder the orb, expose vulnerabilities, armor, disarm, and vitality. Okay. And the Starship Mastery Package is Battlecruiser, giving it Orchidium Scales, Claws of the Dragon, and Protective Runes. Physical and kinetic damage resistance, a critical severity boost, and a energy resistance. It also gets Draconic Vigor, which gives you a boost in hull HP. Interesting to see the trait seems to be missing off of this list, so we'll get into that in a bit. As far as Bridge Officer Sex go, he has Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Commander Engineering, Lieutenant Commander of Science, I'm tripping myself up here. A Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Commander Engineering, a Lieutenant Science with Pilot Specialization, Ensign Science, and a Lieutenant Commander Universal with Intel Specialization. Long and short of it is we have a really strong ship, with consoles being lovely, 4 Tactical, 5 Engineering, and 2 Science. Even if you don't X upgrade this ship has incredible DPS potential. Thanks to the new advanced engineering consoles I shall add. This ship is a DPS powerhouse. Despite being a free ship, they made this ship very powerful. And do you know what, Cryptic? That I can respect. Which is why I say, if you have not got this ship, please tell me you've been working towards it already and get your hands on this ship. I'm just going to say it right now, before we go through anything else, get this ship. Support score. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead to where I would normally say my conclusions, but support score. This ship doesn't do too well. It's 5 out of 10. But tanking, this ship gets 7 out of 10. And that is just across the board, I'll give it 7 out of 10. And as far as DPS goes, 9 out of 10. Dangerously close to 10 out of 10. Needing more tactical consoles to be stronger. As a result, I highly advise getting your hands on this ship. I have no anger, no distaste of the ship right now. And it does make me wonder why the Theseus class that they just released wasn't a Zenstar ship alongside the other Theseus class that is the Zenstar ship. So, let's go into some more positives, shall we? So here we are back at Deep Space Nine, and, well, let me pull it this way right now. Although some of these abilities have some interesting aesthetic choices. Oh, dearie me. It should be noted that, well, a lot of them also have the same visible specs as you've seen before. But hey, the ship's free. I cannot argue against that part. When a ship is free, there is never a time to debate it. So, let's have a look at some of the positives of this ship. Well, one of my favourite positives, Yink. Special weapons you get with this ship. Ray of Disintegration. Wait, do you really get it at that rank? Nope. What you actually get is this. And the Ray of Disintegration is a disruptor weapon with basic disruptor effects. Nothing special to it. It even looks like a general disruptor. Literally just looks like a disruptor beam. Which is nice because you can upgrade them as a result. They're literally just a special name and a special tile look. There is nothing else different about them. I was kind of hoping they'd look like phasers, but they don't. Now, away from that aspect, and just, I know I'm glossing over it, but that's simply because these are just disruptors. Nothing really more to focus on with that. They are very good, just keep that in mind. Let's go with the console. Universal Dragon's Blood Flame Reactor. Oh wow. With a bonus 20%, well, a 20% bonus disruptor, fire, cold, electric, radiation, and psionic damage. Get those magics at full strength. It's quite a good console for anyone that uses EPG, considering what a lot of EPG damage is. And you also get a plus 10 to current and plus 5 to maximum for engine power. Great little extra maneuverability in use. The Breath of the Dragon is a conal fire damage each second, or conical, sorry, fire damage each second. Having a cone effect is what I meant to say there. Dealing nearly 7,000 fire damage each second for 10 seconds. So quite a substantial amount of damage can be dealt there. 70,000 to up to 5 foes within a 50-degree, 5-kilometer target arc. So yes, the damage is quite sizable. You can do. We are talking, especially if you have more fire damage boosting, you're going to be dealing over 70,000 damage just from this one ability, and it will apply stacking 3 engine power drain per second. Does not cancel with low engine power. That's the only thing to be worried about. You can take your engines offline. If current engine power exceeds 25, recover 1.1 based on engine power recharge per second. So yes, it sort of counteracts itself. It's good to have a high performing engine power when using this console. However, it's not necessary, and considering when you're trying to keep enemies in the arc of it, you're not going to be flying around too much anyway. Overall score for that then? Well, I will very happily give this a 7 out of 10. The only thing stopping it from being higher is the fact that, to be honest, it would have been nice if the damage was something easier to buff. Fire damage makes it weaker to buff, but the overall use of this console is quite nice, considering it's coming with a free ship. Now, the 5 magics. You can see I've not unlocked the trait yet. Mostly because I wasn't too worried about doing it, so I've been flying very mediocrely with this ship. Just enjoying it, really. Makes a nice change of pace. When dealing damage with any of the 5 magics, fire, cold, electric, radiation or psionic, apply the following for 15 seconds. Plus 5 to current engine power, and plus 25.18 bonus damage to the 5 magics and disruptor, and 15% plus 0.15% per engine power. Okay. Not entirely sure what that last bit means, but the sizable factor here is that if you are using a disruptor build or an EPG build, this is actually a reasonably good trait to get a hold of. Using your abilities just results in you gaining more power to those abilities? Well, hell yeah, thank you, I'll take that. As a result, this trait is actually another one of those traits which, funny enough, has come from a free ship again. Hello, Ryzen weather control vessel. Well, I really like it. Again, this will get, from me, 8 out of 10. Damn it, the ship is just doing really well for a free ship. Theseus, what was wrong with you? Personally, this is almost like a joke. This ship was far better done than the Theseus was. And the Theseus is the more expensive ship to get your hands on. How does that even work? Can someone please explain that to me? So, with that being noted, we're going to have a bit of fun, and we're going to take this ship into combat. Because I feel like it. I want to have some fun. I want to have some enjoyment. I'm going to unlock that ability. For anyone wondering, as far as customization goes, it's literally what you'd expect. This isn't a joke. No point in me going there. I went there with the Theseus because it's so expensive. But with this ship being free, let me make this clear. It has the Ryzen patterns that you can use. It has its own special one, which is allowing for you to be able to change the green to silver, as I have done. You can turn the windows off if you want, take all the windows away. Or you can just have them as I've got it. And on the other side note of it, that's about it. Personally, I went with the silver aesthetic just because the gold and silver works really well for me. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to cloak and I hit the wrong button. Right, let me stop a second. And go wild! I'm just going to blast away because we can. This ship is one of those ones which I just feel like leisurely flying around and just enjoying the flow. It's not like you have to worry too much about the output. Honestly though, if I really wanted to do this ship well, I would do that. And fly happy. I beg your pardon, what was that down there? You guys shooting at me? Don't you shoot at me, you little seekers. I will blow you the living hell up. This ship's real weakness is its maneuverability, but, well, considering all the other things you're getting with this ship, I'm not really going to complain about maneuverability at this point. Besides, there's plenty of ways to boost that. What fun! Alright, come on. Get the talk up. Whee! Hello, Madron over there. You would actually better be there, because if you're not, I'm going to be so flipping pissed. Whoopee! Got to love the single output of fire. Just cruising on over slowly. And there goes the fire. It goes the drums, here comes the drums. Whoops. I'll be a little bit more on ball this time. Launching breaches, probably at the wrong time. Let them hit. Hello, Madron. I think you're going to come with me now. We've got a friend over here that we're going to help out. And you're going to sit here while we destroy all of his enemies. Hello, you burgers! Burn! Burn, all of you, burn! Okay. I have messed up my maneuvering a little bit there. Let's get back into place. Oh wow, I hate when I do that. Come back here, thank you. Don't know what you think you're doing behind me, but you're not going to last that long there. Bye bye. Little burgers. All of them being so damn cheeky. Oops, watch my maneuvering. Don't want to be flying off there right now. Oh, I am not in the best position, am I? I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Get those fragments flying. Let the fragments do as much damage as I can deal with it. No, I didn't mean to do that again. Oh, screw it. They're all scattered. This is doing the worst possible way it could do for me. And that engine draining is driving me nuts. Stop draining my abilities. I did end up against probably my worst enemy here. Not really good against the Hysperian. I'm not good against the Gorn as well when it comes to their Need to drain all enemies. I want that ship. I want an Apex Battlecruiser, but I want them to give us a good version of it. Seriously, stop draining my abilities! I can't turn when you do that. It drives me mad. Makes me want to burn you all alive. Whoopsie daisy. And can you tell I'm not wearing headphones at the moment? And it's over. The smallest wreck ever, but hey ho. So let's finalise on this, shall we? I'm just going to stop here and do it. Simple factor is this. It's a free ship. So, of course I'm going to recommend picking it up. But, beyond that, it's an extremely good ship too. So seriously, get your hands on it. Especially if you want to learn DPS and that, this ship will be a very good teacher for you. And what better way to learn DPS than on a ship that didn't cost you anything to acquire? Honestly, you gotta love this ship. It's a good ship. I advise it to all players to get a hold of this. And my overall score of her, it's 9 out of 10. It's funny when Cryptic does this sort of thing. The one ship's so bleedingly good and another ship just messed up. You start to ask yourself, why? Why did Cryptic do it this way? Doesn't matter. We got what we needed, and this is a lovely ship. Thank you to people credited on screen right now, and to all of you watching. Please, if you've got your own thoughts on the ship, then I would love to hear from you in the comments section. I will read every comment, and I'll try to get back to anyone that I can think of a good answer to. So, with that being said, stay safe, and may Warrior's fortune be with you. Ciao for now.